I'm not sure I've seen a commercial as well received as this Caitlin Clark State Farm ad in a long time. I actually played it on here before talking about the golf thing. But when you are looking at this commercial and why it was so well received, I think it was the delivery from Caitlin Clark. But then I also think there was a line in there that really hit people hard in a sort of comedic way where the best comedy has some truth to it, right? That's generally the case. If you're saying something, even if you're joking and you're not saying it completely seriously, the reference still hits because people know there's something beneath the surface there. And that was the line where she said, the stories I could tell you, it's ancient history about her WNBA rookie season. And if you really do think about it, think about the stories that Caitlin Clark could tell. Coming into the league from Iowa, going into the draft, the Kennedy Carter thing at the beginning of the year, the talk about her needing to shut down her fan base, Diana Taurasi's comments, and then the moment at the All-Star game that she was celebrated, and before that with Taurasi, the moment between them on the court when Caitlin earned her respect there. The Skylar Diggins-Smith thing in that game against the Seattle Storm. The various comments people have made in public, right? The comparisons to her and Angel Reese, the comparisons to her and Asia Wilson, Stephanie White taking over as the new head coach, Christy Sides out the door. I'm sure I'm missing tons of things. Flagrant fouls with the Chicago Sky, breaking the records, not being recognized perhaps as much by the league, how she feels about how the league received her. There are just endless, countless, the ratings that she brought to the league, the things that we don't know publicly, what happened behind the scenes with the Indiana Fever, Melissa Smith and Dejanay Carrington. The list goes on and on. So I think that's why this commercial hit people so well and landed so well and was so well received. Not to mention the fact that she's in a Fever jersey and people haven't seen her in uniform for a while.
I could have sworn it was open.
Rookie move.
I was a rookie once.
Caitlin Clark.
Aren't you Rookie of the Year?
That was last year. Ancient history. The stories that I could tell you.
And then
Here,
that meme
pull up a
reference.
chair.
Okay, I meant this rookie driver made that rookie move.
Whoa.
Dude.
You need someone with more experience. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, State Farm's here to help, no matter how long you've been in the game.
Game? Oh, man.
Rookie move.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And one thing noticeable about that ad, it's State Farm who are sponsoring Unrivaled. So I'd imagine it's going to be all over Unrivaled coverage. Not to mention, you see it's a plug for the NBA at the end. So they are using Caitlin Clark to promote the NBA. As I've said, face of basketball going forward. And we know they're courting her to be in the NBA All-Star game as part of the three-point shootout. At this point, I can't imagine that won't happen. But expect to see her face all over Unrivaled and NBA advertising. And, I can't remember the last time a commercial received such rave reviews. Maybe it says just something more about her popularity, which we've gone on and on about. Maybe it shows the improvement in her acting chops, or maybe the script writers deserve some credit.